Good morning, students of class 9. Previous day, we had started the summary of second chapter of your book Moments, The Adventure of Toto. Now I am going to read the text. The students who don't have book, it will help them to read the lines written in the book. Now come to the text. The Adventure of Toto. In the beginning of the story, it is written, have you ever had a baby monkey as a pet? Toto is a baby monkey. Let's find out whether he is mischievous or docile. Whether the monkey is mischievous or friendly. Grandfather bought Toto from a tanga driver for the sum of 5 rupees. The tanga driver used to keep the little red monkey tied to a feeding trough. The monkey looked so out of place there that grandfather decided he would add the little fellow to his private zoo. Once again, I describe the texture meaning of this paragraph, that grandfather bought Toto from a tanga driver who used to keep the little red monkey to the feeding trough. Feeding trough is the place where horses are put to drag the cart. And that's why the monkey looked so out of place. That's why grandfather decided that he would add the little fellow to his private zoo. Toto was a pretty monkey. His bright eyes sparkled with mischief beneath deep-set eyebrows, and his teeth, which were pearly white, were very often displayed in a smile that frightened the life out of elderly Anglo-Indian ladies. But his hands looked dried up, as though they had been pickled in the sun for many years. Yet his fingers were quick and wicked, and his tail, while adding to his good looks, as grandfather believed that a tail would add to anyone's good looks. So it also served as a third hand. Tail served as a third hand. He could use it to hang from a branch, and it was capable of scooping up the delicacy that might be out of reach of his hands. The meaning of the paragraph is, as we know that Toto was a pretty monkey, his bright eyes sparkled with mischief. As we know, he was a mischievous monkey, and his teeth were pearly white, that used to display at the time of smiling, and it frightened the life of Anglo-Indian ladies. His hands were very dry, and his fingers were very quick and wicked, and come to his tail. It also added to his good looks, as grandfather believed, and with the help of his tail, he was able to use it to hang from a branch, and if anything was beyond his reach, with the help of his tail, tying up in a branch, he became able to catch the delicacies which was out of his reach. Grandfather always first when grandfather brought home some new bird or animals. This shows that grandmother didn't like whenever grandfather brought home any either birds or animals. So it was decided that Toto's presence should be kept a secret from her until she was in a particularly good mood. Grandfather and I put him away in a little closet opening into my bedroom wall where he was tied securely, or so we thought, to a peg fastened into the wall. Come to the meaning of this paragraph. As you know that grandmother didn't like grandfather's this activity of bringing any new birds or animal in the house. That's why it was decided that Toto's presence would be a secret until she was in a particular mood. That's why they fastened a peg into the wall and tied the little monkey securely in the room. A few hours later, when grandfather and I come back to release Toto, we found that the walls, which had been covered with some ornamental paper chosen by grandfather, now stood out as naked brick and plaster. After some time, when grandfather returned home in the room to release Toto, he saw that the Toto had torn the ornamental paper that he had used to cover the wall, and the wall stood out as a naked brick as he had torn the plaster of the wall. The peg in the wall had been wrenched from its socket as he was trying to release himself, and my school blazer, which had been hanging there, was in shreds. Toto had torn narrator's blazer in shreds. I wondered what grandmother would say. But grandfather didn't worry. He seemed pleased with Toto's performance. This was how deeply grandfather loved animals. In spite of this mischievous activity at his work, he didn't worry, and it seemed that he was so pleased with Toto's performance. He is clever, said grandfather. Given time, I am sure he could have tied the torn pieces of your blazer into a rope and made his escape from the window. Grandfather said that Toto was very clever. If we give him time, they were sure that he could have tied the torn pieces of blazer into a rope and made his escape from the window. His presence in the house was still a secret. Toto was not transferred to a big cage in the servants' quarter, where a number of grandfather's pets lived very sociably together. A tortoise, a pair of rabbits, a tame squirrel, and for a while my pet goat. But the monkey wouldn't allow any of his companion to sleep at night. That's why, so grandfather, who had to leave Dehradun next day to collect his pension in Saharanpur, decided to take him along. As we know that grandfather had several animals in his private zoo, such as a tortoise, a pair of rabbits, a tame squirrel, a pet goat. But as the little monkey didn't allow any of the animals to sleep at night, that's why grandfather, who was going to Saharanpur to collect his pension, decided to take him along. Unfortunately, I couldn't accompany grandfather on that trip. Narrator says that due to some reason he couldn't accompany him on that trip, but he told me about it afterwards. A big black canvas kit bag was prepared for Toto. Thus, in this, with some straw at the bottom, it became his new house abode. When the bag was closed, there was no escape. Toto couldn't get his hands through the opening, and the canvas was too strong for him to bite his way through. His efforts to get was only had the effect of making the bag roll about on the floor or occasionally jump into the air whenever he tried to escape. So it became the exhibition that attracted a curious crowds of onlookers on the Dehradun railway platform. As whenever to try to come out of the bag used to roll or jump into the air. That's why it became a thing of curiosity for the onlookers who were present at Dehradun railway station platform. After completing this, we will finish the rest of the part tomorrow. Thanking all of you. Have a nice day.